The hallmark of China's diplomatic rituals, the kowtow, kneeling and touching one's head to the ground to acknowledge the emperor's superior authority, was an abasement, to be sure, and proved a stumbling block to relations with modern Western states. But the kowtow was symbolically voluntary. It was the representative deference of a people that had been not so much conquered as awed. The tribute presented to China on such occasions was often exceeded in value by the emperor's return gifts. Traditionally, China sought to dominate psychologically by its achievements and its conduct. Interspersed with occasional military excursions to teach recalcitrant barbarians a lesson and to induce respect. Both these strategic goals and this fundamentally psychological approach to armed conflict were in evidence as recently as China's wars with India in 1962 and Vietnam in 1979, as well as in the manner in which core interests vis-à-vis other neighbors are affirmed. Still, China was not a missionary society in the Western sense of the term. It sought to induce respect, not conversion. That subtle line could never be crossed. Its mission was its performance, which foreign societies were expected to recognize and acknowledge. It was possible for another country to become a friend, even an old friend, but it could never be treated as China's peer. Ironically, the only foreigners who achieved something akin to this status were conquerors. In one of history's most amazing feats of cultural imperialism, two peoples that conquered China, the Mongols in the 13th century and the Manchus in the 17th, were induced to adapt core elements of Chinese culture to facilitate the administration of a people so numerous and so obdurate in its assumption of cultural superiority. The conquerors were significantly assimilated by the defeated Chinese society to a point where substantial parts of their home territory came to be treated as traditionally Chinese. China had not sought to export its political system. Rather, it had seen others come to it. In that sense, it has expanded not by conquest but by osmosis.